Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. Yesterday afternoon, while it was not a direct threat to Hilton Head Christian Academy or its students, staff had discovered something written on a desk. Given the current national climate, the school felt this warranted careful review and are working closely with law enforcement to conduct a thorough investigation. Now, the school is closed today, Tuesday, September 16th, while the investigation continues. In an email to families, the school wrote, "The safety and well-being of our students and staff will always be our highest priority. We know the situation is both frustrating and disruptive for families, and we want to sincerely thank you for your patience, understanding, and prayers as we work through the process." Well, Clemson University has a controversy brewing, and it has been on the national news. A closed-door meeting Monday afternoon resulted in the firing of one person and removal of two faculty members pending their investigation for their social media posts approving of the assassination of conservative political activist and Christian Charlie Kirk last week. Now, free speech advocates say that any comments made in private online texts and chats are protected by the First Amendment, and South Carolina law prohibits firing anyone for their political opinions. But Clemson's social media policy does not protect people from speaking out in order to incite violence. And Attorney General Alan Wilson gave his go-ahead to the removals. Well, here's a vaccination request most everyone will agree on. Beaufort County Animal Services is warning Lowcountry residents to get their pets vaccinated against rabies and distemper. They report the threat of outbreaks in Beaufort County. Rabies, of course, can be transmitted to humans, while distemper is highly contagious among animals, particularly between wildlife and pets. Up to 120 cases of rabies were reported last year alone in Beaufort County. Now, experts say you shouldn't be handling wildlife, period, and you should take your pet to the vet immediately if you believe they have been bitten. And finally, starting this fall, when you get a new South Carolina driver's license, you can expect to see changes in that card that should improve security and also celebrate the state's heritage. You'll no longer get that license on the spot, but you will get a temporary certificate valid for 30 days until the new card arrives in the mail. Now, the upgraded cards will include more than 40 advanced security features, making them tougher to counterfeit. Your current license will work just fine until it expires. And when you get the newfangled card, it will also feature images of the state's native wildlife. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on your screen. And remember, if you have a story idea or a news tip, just email it to us at news@WHHITV.com. And with everything going on in our country right now, after the break, we'll speak with Wendy Cummings, a school nurse. She'll talk about how we can talk about it with our kids, our students. Stay tuned.